Hey Pisces, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. This will be your Pisces monthly reading. I am recording this on New Year's Eve, actually, but I do consider all these monthly readings to be timeless, so whenever you're guided here, just trust that it's the right time for you. All right, Pisces. So I was looking at the current planets. You guys, we do have Saturn in Pisces, and also Neptune's been in Pisces for a really long time, but it's Saturn in Pisces can create some difficulties in creating boundaries and structure, and both these energies kind of have this opportunity where reality and fantasy might kind of blur. There's also an energy here with Saturn where intuition and or emotions might take over reason. So just make sure you're staying grounded at this time. Make sure that you are really going hard on your meditation practice or whatever kind of practice that you have that helps you to be grounded and clear and focused. Because Saturn also will have you focusing, perhaps rethinking your greater beliefs about the world, and spirituality can become very important. You might become very passionate about spirituality. And Neptune is at home in Pisces. It's a place where it's able to thrive. Pisces is associated with intuition, artistry, spirituality, which pairs perfect with Neptune's own ethereal nature. Your dreams can be very significant at this time. I feel like Pisces, you guys have some gifts coming in. Okay, up until, well, I don't want to say up until, but through when Neptune moves into Aries, it's just a very opportune time for connecting in with intuition, with the inner realms. Okay, and then when it does move in 2025, when Neptune does move into Aries, then you can be prepared to move forward into your goals, implementing these structures that you're creating within at this time, if that makes sense. All right. Let's get into it. The first card we have come out, number 8. 8 reminds us of the connection of all things, the infinite, the all. Fire, ignition. So I feel like there's something coming to life. There's some kind of something, and this could be like, again, that energy of like your passion, what you're passionate about. This could also actually be like passion, like sexual energy. But then we have, what number is that? 25, breaking down to a 7. 7 is a very analytical number. It's also a very spiritual number. Speaking your word, voice in reverse. So there could be something that you need to get off your chest. Something, and that's interesting how it came out like that. Get off your chest would be associated with the heart. Yeah, just like I was talking about with, these transits that we have going on, just make sure that you're not blurring the lines, and make sure that, you are being logical and reasonable. But at the same time, why can't you use your voice? Why is this in reverse? Right? There may be something where you need to use your voice. You need to speak up. This is also about singing your song out to the universe. Making sure that you are looking at your goals, creating goals, putting your intentions out there. And then we've got number 27, breaking down to a 9. 9 is a manifestation. Life and breath. You guys may really, if you're not meditating at all right now, I highly recommend that you create some kind of meditation practice, even just like 10 minutes a day to start. Where you're focusing on your breath and allowing it to guide your actions and flow. Fear often means breath holding. It's time to let all that go. There's a place for slowing down your breath, being mindful of it. You may need to just, take a few deep breaths, take a time out, rethink your strategy. Be mindful of your breath. Take a deep breath and pause for a few seconds before exhaling. This will train yourself to give yourself a little bit more time, more space. Be a little gentler with yourself. And it looks like, look, that's literally another heart. See, this all comes back to the heart space. It looks like she's breathing up to the physical plane from the ethereal, it reminds me of, and it's all connected back to this heart. See the valves. Yeah, I just feel like there's been a disconnect of the heart space and also of the throat, being able to communicate. And then we have another number 7, 34 breaks down to a 7. Again, 7 is the analytical, so there could be a head-heart imbalance or something that needs to be balanced within the head and the heart. Silence and snow, and this was also in reverse. Pisces, please start taking more. If you're already meditating, increase it. But I do feel like for whoever is guided here, there's definitely a need to sit in silence. And, meditation is so important because it literally helps us to reprogram the subconscious mind, right? I heard this reference from Joe Dispenza, and I absolutely adore it. And he says it's kind of like putting your subconscious on a leash. Right? Because when you're meditating, you are allowing silence, right? And, we're human. A thought might come in and you just allow it to flow out and come back to silence. And it's literally the practice of bringing your mind back to silence that counts. Right? Because every time you're bringing your mind back to silence, your subconscious recognizes that, it notices. And since we're creatures of patterns, of repetition, you continually bring it back to silence, and then guess what? Pretty soon your subconscious mind is working with you. You are now in the driver's seat instead of these old patterns that have been playing out. See what I'm saying? Let's get some tarot out here. What are we at? 9. I actually want to do some animal spirits, but I'm going to do the tarot first, and then we'll get some animal spirits for my Pisces. The 8 of Wands wanted to come out. There's movement forward here. We got the Strength card. Now, if you watch my readings, to me, this is literally source energy. It's also about your subtle power. It's your inner strength, your courage, your resilience, your light. We've got the Magician. The Magician knows how to use the elements and to use the resources that he has available to him to create what he wants. He knows how to take his words and create a new reality. And then we had the King of Wands in reverse. It came out on the floor, and let me tell you, it just flew. Like, it was hard to reach, and that's the vibe I was picking up on. This king is hard to reach. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, but it's this energy of impulsiveness, of high expectation, of someone that, maybe wants more, has higher expectations than what's actually achievable. It's somebody that's too much in their fire element, okay, maybe a little bossy, very fiery, getting egoic. What's up with this King of Wands? This could be a masculine energy around you, or this could be your energy. I don't really feel like this is your energy. I feel like this is someone around you. Let's get a couple more cards. What is this King of Wands? Tell me about this King of Wands. For some of you, this could be your energy, but we got the Queen of Pentacles out here. So this is a feminine energy that is, very nurturing. Things grow around her. Yeah, look. There's this energy here of financial independence that's coming forward. We got the Emperor. The Emperor speaks to, like, structures, foundations. What do you guys got going on? Then we got the Temperance card, Pisces, and the Ace of Swords. So I feel like you're finding patience, you're finding purpose. There's some mental clarity or some kind of breakthrough that comes forward that gives you like a new idea or a new way of thinking about something, new way of seeing something, or understanding something. What is this Emperor? Could be a father figure here. Could be something. There could be kids involved here. And then we had the World that came out in reverse. So there could be some closure that's happening here. Somebody's gaining some financial independence. Somebody could be starting their own business even. But it's about you coming into alignment with your. They just keep pulling on purpose with this fiery energy that's also out here. Could be dealing with an Aries for someone. Sagittarius, doesn't have to be. There's a lot of that kind of fiery energy here. Yeah, I just feel like somebody's seeking some closure. There's something with closure. There hasn't been closure. But there's financial opportunities. Somebody could be trying to like manifest money. I'm getting a magical vibe here. But then we have the Five of... What do you have going on, Pisces? There's conflicts. Disagreements. But then comes this inspired action, this inspired energy. So I feel like... don't know what I feel like. This is confusing, Pisces. What is this world in reverse? There's a spiritual lesson here. And there's something here also with like traditions or like conformity. Like okay, so are you willing to conform to other standards is what they're saying? Are you willing to because if you do, then there needs to be some forgiveness here. I could see this going one of two ways. Either you're closing out this chapter. Why did I say it like that? That was interesting. And moving forward into your own financial independence. Or some of you may be, trying to find forgiveness. But I just feel like this King of Wands is, I don't know, I just feel like this King of Wands is hard to reach. That's the vibe I keep getting. And there's something with this feminine energy and money. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. My Pisces. Somebody could be overindulging. There could be some third-party shit actually going on with the Three of Cups. The Knight of Swords wanted to come out. Somebody could be like having to defend themselves. Wow, Pisces. And keep in mind that I'm reading for many people, so take what resonates. But I just feel like there's a decision here that needs to be made. On the bottom of the deck, we had number 37, breaking down to a 10, magnetism and attraction. Remember your power. And then under that is purity. 33, threes are the mind, body, soul connection. Purity and ice is about releasing the things that, no longer serve you and creating wholeness. Yeah, there's definitely something to do with money going on here, Pisces. Now we got the King of Pentacles. So we got the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles. So somebody could have met someone else, keeping it real. Someone that is more aligned with, or could be manifesting someone else. Could be attracting somebody that's more aligned with, your goals. Yeah, there's a new beginning here. This is about possibilities as well. About the Fool is very much connected to Source. He goes with the flow. He takes risks. He takes adventures. And then the Three of Swords in reverse. So there needs to be some release here. There needs to be a release of some pain. There needs to be some forgiveness, and there needs to be some moving on. This is a period of recovery for you, Pisces. Okay, look, and this is the card that we started with. Okay, so it's time to move on. This was your overall energy. I threw it back in the deck. It was the first card that wanted to come out, and I think it's fitting that it's the last one that wants to come out. I do want to get a couple animal spirits. Let's get some advice for my Pisces. We got the raccoon in reverse. It's time to take off some masks. There's just this very competitive energy. And we have the elk in reverse. The elk upright would be like stability. It would be like father energy. And there's that father energy again. You guys could be actually dealing with some father shit that needs to be resolved. You could literally be manifesting relationships because of some unhealed trauma. Okay, so look for the patterns and yeah, just look for if anybody would like help with this, please feel free to message me, and we can get you set up for some hypnotherapy where, I mean, I have many different ways of going about, you know, healing ancestral karmic patterns, but because upright, the elk is stable and resilient, and in reverse, there's just... There could be this feeling of like being like high and mighty for someone, and that's what that King of Wands in reverse is giving, right? He's giving this very like untouchable, like you can't fuck with me type vibe, like you can't touch me. So if you, I mean, like, you know, if this is somebody that you're dealing with, then you know there's a chance that there's a pattern here. Okay, how it's coming out is there's some kind of father unhealed trauma that, you know, the universe is trying to get you to deal with in the form of these relationships. If this is your energy, then you might want to really ground yourself, Pisces, because there's just this kind of, and I don't want to say pretentious, but that's what the elk in reverse is. It's this energy of like, you know, you got to bring yourself down. But I feel like this is more somebody that you're dealing with, Pisces, because your vibe is this movement forward. Let's see, let's get one more of my Pisces, or are we really taking all those? No. I will show them to you real quick, but these all came out on the floor. So it's lion and snake. This is your innate wisdom, your inner strength. In reverse, it's there's a need to really go within. There's really, Pisces, you really, really got to go hard on meditating. Do it for 21 days. Okay, 10 to 20 minutes a day. Set an alarm in your phone so you remember. After 21 days, it becomes a habit. I promise you will be so much better off. Because right now there's this feeling of being stuck. There could be some lashing out. There's a need to clear some shit out. You're probably holding on to some things that aren't helping you. Could be feeling like you're kind of running on empty, depleted. Somebody may really need to drink some water. On a side note, let's... And Panther, yeah, there's a need to clear this out. Pisces, I think you already know. It is relationship shit. There's a need to clear out some destructive patterns. Get rid of the unnecessary. Okay. I pulled a couple sacred geometry cards. We got prosperity. The frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our mind, body, heart, and soul and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. Can you resonate at this energy of prosperity? I think you definitely can with the Queen and the King out here of Pentacles. And then we have number 11, master number, very spiritual number. Some of you are having some spiritual awakenings right now. This is, if that's you and you're very new to all this and just now like grasping these things, hold on to your seatbelt because it's going to be an amazing ride. The frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and strong connection to source. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys could be having some beautiful, beautiful gifts opening up, Pisces. Again, especially with Neptune in Pisces, there's very, very many like intuitive psychic gifts being dispensed at this time. Thank you guys so much for liking this video. Do me a favor and share this video out with someone. Drop into the comments. Let me know you were here. I love hearing from you guys. Do make sure you are subscribed. Hit the notification bell if you'd like to be notified of upcoming videos. Love you guys.